tell you about global English. Number 1. Global English. We answer what is global English, how it differs from standard English, and explain what is useful for ESL teachers and lessons. What is global English? Global English is a simplified version of the English language. It is a set of rules for writing globally. It is also known as International English or World English. Good writing is universally judged by clarity, consistency, and how engaging it is. But global English is especially important for how it can be understood across the world. What is the difference between standard English and global English? The standard English that native speakers use has lots of sayings and idioms that can be difficult to translate across the world. This can make understanding written native or standard English quite difficult. There are lots of unique grammar features and even some challenging tenses such as the passive voice. Why is global English useful? Global English is useful because it's extremely clear. It is often used by a translator as it makes sure that the version of English used will be understood by anyone who can speak it. Its usefulness has increased as English has become increasingly spoken around the world. It is no longer just spoken by native English speakers. People in India, Japan, the Philippines, and just about anywhere else you can think of speak English as a second language. It is actually the largest group of English speakers, so it's no wonder global English has become more popular. It has an impact on pronunciation as there are so many different variants of English around. Knowing which way to pronounce words as a non-native speaker can be challenging. Native accent can sometimes make learning English more difficult. So, global English can be helpful with pronunciation too. Why is global English useful to ESL teacher? Depending on where you're from in the world, standard English may come more naturally when you're teaching your class. But making an effort to teach using global English can have lots of benefit, especially if you plan on teaching all over the world. Native speaker is not regarded as a model for learning English anymore. Global English is said to be a step toward reaching global communication. As an ESL teacher, this might be a key goal you're hoping to work toward. It's really important for when non-native speakers want to talk to each other. This removes the need for imitating accent of English-speaking countries and allows the focus and emphasis to be placed on understanding. There are some specific ESL or CEFL courses on global English that some ESL teachers may have chosen to take or study. English is not just for the classroom, it's a life skill. As the world is so diverse, global English helps build the bridge between cultural differences. What are the key features of global English? There are lots of rules for writing globally, but here are a few of the key features. The first is consistent word order. The second is short sentences. The third is no passive voice use. The fourth is no figurative language. And the last, logical and literal word. Things to remember about global English. It's not a literal translation to other languages, as all languages are so different, it can be one. It should still sound natural to a native speaker. There is a misconception that it might sound stilted or stiff, but if it does, then it is not good global writing. Resources for teaching global English. You might want to look into global English as a stylistic technique to teach your class with. It is especially useful if your students are finding learning English difficult, or maybe you have done a specific global English course. English is a challenging language to grasp, and global English can help make it easier. Here I'll tell you about ways to boost your body's natural defense. Number 2. Ways to boost your body's natural defense. No supplement diet or lifestyle modification, aside from physical distancing, also known as social distancing and practicing proper hygiene, can protect you from developing COVID-19. The strategies outlined may boost your immune health, but they don't protect specifically against COVID-19. If you want to boost your immune health, you may wonder how to help your body fight off illnesses. While bolstering your immunity is easier said than done, several dietary and lifestyle changes may strengthen your body's natural defenses and help you fight harmful pathogens or disease-causing organisms. Yet enough sleep and immunity are closely tied. In fact, inadequate or poor quality sleep is linked to a higher susceptibility to sickness. In a study in 164 healthy adults, those who slept fewer than 6 hours each night were more likely to catch a cold than those who slept 6 hours or more each night. Getting adequate rest may strengthen your natural immunity. Also, you may sleep more when sick to allow your immune system to better fight the illness. Adults should aim to get 7 or more hours of sleep each night, while teens need 8 until 10 hours, and younger children and in fact up to 14 hours. If you're having trouble sleeping, try limiting screen time for an hour before bed, as the blue light emitted from your phone, TV, and computer may disrupt your circadian rhythm or your body's natural wake sleep cycle.